Howdy.
George, how exciting was it to see Ricky back out there with you guys and playing in his first career NFL game?
It's awesome. To go through what he went through and then to be back 7 weeks later, and like make an impact and really just get out there in front of the crowd. Definitely probably had some jitters. I don't know if he did, but I think I would in that situation. And he came out and made the play when he needed to make a play. For the crowd to kind of give him a standing ovation was a really special moment. And I'm just happy for him to be back on the football field. We drafted him in the first round. He's an amazing athlete. He's a hell of a wide receiver. So just the more reps he gets, the more practice reps he gets, he's going to be a really good player for us.
This week, you and Debo on his podcast kind of spelled out what you guys needed to do to become successful in this matchup
Yes.
against the Kansas City Chiefs. The biggest thing was the turnover
Yep.
battle that you needed to win. Not the case today. Just kind of take me through like what you think about this matchup and if it's something that was in-house or when it comes to mistakes and turnovers, or is it that they have your number as a Bosa seed?
Bosa's not usually wrong. I'll say that when the score is 14-6 at halftime, I think our defense is playing at a really high level against an amazing quarterback and a really good offense. And we went like 3 and out the first couple drives where we didn't have a first down for what felt like the entire first half. Like, you can't play like that if you want to beat a team that knows how to win. They win gritty games, and it wasn't the prettiest game for them. Patrick had a couple turnovers himself, but they win those gritty games. And when we just continually have turnovers, don't get first downs, don't run the ball explosive like the way that we usually do it, it's really hard to beat good teams. And I just think the offense, we just didn't play very well today, and we kind of left our whole team out there, and I think we let our defense and special teams down, really. I mean, we have to play better. It's wild. Debo didn't play. We lose Ayuk. So, yeah, you look in the huddle, and I'm standing next to Ricky, Jake, Chris Conley, and J.P. Mason. It's a lot different than, Debo, Jawan, Ayuk, and Christian McCaffrey. So it's a little different, but we have the coach staff for it. Our offensive line is still healthy. The guys in the building are really talented, so we just have to figure that out and keep pushing forward.
I think Brock played through obviously different receivers, different things going on, and what can you expect from him when all these guys, this weaponry is not out there with him?
What did Brock say?
He put it on himself.
What a good guy. It's never on one player. I know he's probably disappointed with, what do you have, 3 interceptions? Yeah, I mean, he's going to be disappointed about that. It's not on him, though. I mean, early on, the route I had a pass interference on, I could have ran a better route. He would have thrown a really good ball. I know, that's a catch and run. And then, unfortunately, Ayuk has a drop. It's the play before the play. He's given us chances to make plays, and we weren't, taking advantage of those plays. And so then, I haven't talked to Brock, but it seems like, maybe he was trying to force something, just trying to, give us a little momentum and stuff like that. And, you don't need to. When you're playing against a defense that, as the Chiefs are playing at a very high level, it's kind of you don't want to force your hand too much. It's kind of take what they give you and then stay on the field as long as possible. 15 play drives, in my opinion, are great drives against the Kansas City Chiefs because it keeps Patrick Mahomes off the field. And he's going to eventually, do some type of Patrick Mahomes type stuff, and which is usually pretty good for him. But all I know is Brock's, this is his 3rd year. He's had a couple, games that he didn't think he played very well in. I have no concern for Brock. I think he's going to come back and sling the hell out of the football next week.
George, how do you overcome losing Brandon probably for the season?
Well, it sucks. I love Brandon Ayuk, the energy that he brings, what he can do on the football field, routes, catching the ball. He's an incredible football player. So I think Kyle's going to scheme some stuff up. The nice thing is we still have Jawan Jennings, me, you, Juice, Debo. We still have guys all over our roster that can make plays. And, Jake ran an awesome curl pump today. He's going to continue to get reps and be forced to grow up. Same with Ricky. They're going to be forced to grow up and mature really, really fast. And, it's kind of on us as veterans in the system to help them along and make sure that they are ready to, play in these football games. But, yeah, I mean, you can't really replace one, in my opinion, one of the best receivers in the NFL.
What you just said, but are there similarities between Ricky and and Ayuk, and just the type of receiver they are, what they do well?
Just watching, like, it was fun. Like, Ricky cooked at OTAs. Like, he was averaging like 150 yards a day, it seemed like. So that's fun. He runs really good routes. He's really fast. He's explosive. I think one thing that they have similar, really, though, is, they just have, like, a dog mindset. Like, put it on me, put it on my shoulders. Like, Ayuk, the way it sucks because Ayuk, had a hell of a week of practice. I mean, he was just unreal catches left and right. And so, like, he was just, starting to hit his stride in the season after not doing training camp. But football, the NFL is a land of opportunity. Injuries happen, stuff happens, shitty things happen, and who's going to step up? Who's going to, rise to the occasion, take advantage of the opportunity? That's what the NFL is. And so we have a lot of young players, like I said, like it's on, our vets to pull them along, whether they are ready or not.
George, when an injury like that happens and it looks bad, how long does that linger with you during the game, or are you able to just put it aside for the moment?
I didn't really know until halftime. So, but yeah, at halftime, when you hear someone say we need crutches and a knee brace, it's like, shoot. Sorry. Brand's a great friend of mine. So like, just it impacts you to an extent, but like you have to have the 3-foot mindset and just attack what's in front of you, and then emotionally deal with it at a later time.
Of this season, how would you describe the importance of next week's game ahead of the bye week?
It's huge. Every game's huge. I think it's Sunday Night Football, so like all eyes on Levi Stadium, which I'm excited about. It's a great rivalry. It always has been. We need to get a win, and especially because it's an NFC opponent. Like, we have to continue to stay in the hunt. We have to try to stay ahead in our division as best we possibly can, and just try to get a little bit better. I've said multiple times, you want to be a better team in October than you were September, better in November than you were October. We did not get better today. We had some, good plays, but it was not our best performance. Thanks, guys.